Hello and welcome to your favorite channels of Signal. My name is Kunal Gaonkar and I will be host for today's episode. So a big congratulations to the Kiwis, the Black Caps, for winning the inaugural Test Championship and getting that mace with them. The wait was over for Kane Williamson. The high school captain has got his Test Championship mace, but a very disappointing result for Indian cricket fans and Virat Kohli will have to wait for his trophy. But in this very happy news, that is the T20 World Cup will be held from October 17th in UAE. So we'll have to wait, and I'm sure Virat will focus on this championship now. So today we have our two panelists with us, Omkar and Shubham, who will be discussing the post-match review of this World Test Championship final. So without wasting any time, let's get into this video. So first of all, I don't know about you, but for me, I don't feel much pain because I thought that New Zealand deserved this victory and they were the champions. So I don't feel like India lost it. Oh my God, I don't feel like 2019 World Cup, where we all were disappointed. Like hell. So what's going through your mind, Omkar? What do you think?
I think New Zealand played better. Throughout whole 6 days, they played better than India. So Test match is all about sessions. They they conquered all sessions, and so they won the World Test Championship final. Overall performance of New Zealand was quite good. They were clinical with bowling. They were absolute like Kane Williamson was majestic with batting uh, and the roster in the end. So yeah, it was a good game for New Kiwis, and congrats to Black Cats.
Yeah. So the high school captain has won it. So Shubham, similar feelings, or are you in pain still?
No, Kunal, it was a great game. Two heavy giants going for that final match, all guns blazing, and both teams played brilliantly, I feel. India felt too desperate on day five to win that match. On day five, New Zealand looked quite settled. They were too focused on that match. So yeah.
Yeah. So all the three possible results were possible. 6 days of match, but only 4 days were played. All the results like match hoga nahi hoga, barish aega nahi aega. Everyone was cursing the rain gods there, but we got the result. That is what test match is all about, and it brought the audience into the stadium. And I saw how many New Zealand India fans were watching this match, like a test match being watched and a test final. That was brilliant. So let's get into the match. So, what do you think, Omkar? What went wrong for India? And do you think the lack of practice caused them this final?
So yes, actually, uh, batting was very poor. Like it was not that up to the mark. Like uh, openers gave the start in first innings, but in the second innings, like the performance was too poor, and they didn't show any application in the batting. And regarding about the practice, so I guess BCCI was in contact with ECB to arrange practice match with the county clubs, but due to the COVID situation, they couldn't do so. So they they arranged intra team practice match, but um, that might that won't help. Like um, like the batsmen are also getting used to the situation conditions, and also bowlers, so that won't be a good practice session. So I hope before the England tour they could arrange this practice match. This will be beneficial for Indian team.
Yes, obviously playing against the New Zealand, the number one test teams at the moment, and you're playing an intra team squad intra match, so that obviously was not going to help. It was just a warm up thing for India. So it's a similar question to Shubham. Is that the New Zealand played two matches, test matches against England. So was that the reason behind New Zealand's success in this final?
Yeah, obviously, match practice is the best practice, what they call in cricket. We saw that in the final, New Zealand got that best two matches against England, which they won, and that was the game where they knew where they should bowl in England on those pitches. Um, but they were brilliant from the start of that season in England. In first test match, they bowled pretty good lines over there. They did not take any time to adjust over there. I do feel New Zealand were on the top of the cricket at that moment.
Yeah, yeah. So they showed a proper composure of a balanced team. What is the balanced team is and how all the 11 players contribute to it. Even when the BJ Watley dislocated his finger, he kept on keeping on his final game, and that shows how passionate he is about the game and how he wanted to end his career in international cricket. So, Omkar, you are a spin bowler, but spinners were not much of a help here. But the bowler, which was the man of the match, I would say, was Jamison. So, how good was he, and what do you have to say about him?
Yeah, he was terrific. Like he was bowling great. Like he's like I don't know what will be the peak of his career, but this is certainly it's one of them. And like he was he was bowling absolute, like it was a proper test match bowling. Like he was bowling out swingers, and one in swinger. That Kohli's wicket was mind blowing. Like he set up that wicket beautifully. It was treat to watch his bowling. So I guess he's a great asset for New Zealand, and he should keep working hard.
Yes, I mean that was a proper setup, the proper setup that a bowler wants for a batsman, and I'm sure that the New Zealand bowling is in good hands. So a pacer, Kyle Jamieson, who was the man of the match for this match. On the other hand, India's fine pacer Jasprit Bumrah is wicketless, Shubham. So what do you have to say about him? Like zero wickets.
Yeah, for me, Bumrah was below average for this match. If you ask the same question to him, he would reply the same. I I have analyzed one thing about the Bumrah's bowling, that he used to bowl in outswingers in England and South African tour before WTC. He was bowling those quite brilliantly. Uh, if you look at the Jennings wicket which he bowled onto the pads, that was quite brilliant. uh, After that, I read one article which Vivek Razdan has posted. For many who don't know about him, he was a cricketer who played for India in 90s, and he's now commentator. He mentioned that Bumrah has left that ball because it was taking a lot on his body, and the chance of getting injured was quite high. So he left that ball. I'm not saying that he will not be a lethal bowler without that ball, but yes, if you look at the stats uh, after that he left that outswing ball, uh, that defines that his performance has been down. So I think Bumrah will have to look for that outswing ball, because if you look at Bumrah's action, the ball will sure that right-hander batsman will feel that ball will come to his body, and if you take it away, then it's quite difficult to play that ball. So yeah.
Yes, obviously, that is the thing with Bumrah. And as you said, that the stats suggest after changing his ball, he's going to be average bowler, and we don't want him to be an average. He is a lethal pacer, and we want him to take wickets. So I hope he make those adjustments without risking his body, obviously. So my the question which I would like to ask both of you is that the entire World Test Championship is played on series basis. This series is given equal importance, that is a 120 points, and then they divide it into games. So do you think the World Test Championship be also a final series instead of a final match? So Omkar, with you first.
Uh, I think this debate should have been started earlier, but it's too late now. Like it costed India a World Test Championship, but yeah, I also agree with that that it should be a three-match final because uh, test match test match is a longer form of cricket, so we can't decide the champions only in single match, and also it is being held in neutral venue, so so to adapt conditions, uh, the three-match final will be better for both sides. And
So
also, and
Shubham, with
also,
you.
I want to add, like this World Test Championship was in debate from the start also. Like there were controversy of uh, pers- winning percentage. Like table toppers are decided on winning percentage. So ICC should look into this matter, like how they are arranging this Test Championship in a proper way. So a better winner can be on like a better team can be a Test Championship. So I'm
Yeah,
not saying that
yeah,
New
obviously
Zealand is
changing
not better,
changing.
but yeah, but India was
Yeah,
working hard. Like uh, they they were uh, they were champions since 5 years. So I think ICC should look into this matter.
obviously changing the point system in the middle of a tournament, it's not feasible for every team, to get those extra points or be into that. So yeah, I think ICC should look into this and should be a proper. But these are COVID times. We don't know what will happen next. So I think ICC did its best, and the two top teams came. So Shubham, what do you think about this? Should it be a series or a final match?
Yeah, I feel the same. It should be played as a three-match series. If you're organizing it on the basis of a six-test series, then you should look the final as a test series. That's what I feel, and it becomes unfair for the table toppers who have won the 12 matches out of 17 and getting one match as a final where they perform badly. So it's it's very unfair, I guess. And this ha- and the point system, they should change this first, not on the percentage basis. I feel on it should be on the points basis. Yeah, due to the COVID situation, they had to do that, but they should stick to the point system.
Yeah, and I remember Virat Kohli saying that the final match, that is the World Test Championship, won't decide the which team is the best of test. It's about how they play, and especially for India, who is known to make the comebacks, who is known to lose the first match and then come back strongly. So I hope
Yeah,
they keep this a three-match test series. So, yeah.
losing first match has become a pattern for India.
Yes, yes. So obviously we need those two extra matches to come back in form and get the test match back in. So a
Yeah,
last
and
quick question. Yeah, go ahead.
adding to that, one question which I have, that what is going to be the playing level for England? Because I think Cheteshwar Pujar and Ajinkya Rahane might be feeling hit, because they haven't performed well in these 2 years. Cheteshwar Pujar has been averaging around 29, which is which I feel is very disappointing. So what do you feel?
Uh, Obviously, Pujara, he has been average in this year. and but you can never underestimate Pujara. You know, in Australia, when everyone was falling down, he was getting those ball, fighting with his body instead of bat. He was putting his body on the line, and that shows how passionate he is. And that's how he wants to Indian cricket to go ahead. And we have seen him how he has played in the past. So it's a bad year for him. Even Virat Kohli, he hasn't scored a century. So yeah, give him a time or
I wa-
rest him.
Just
like
quick.
I want to add I want to add few point to this debate. Um like we Indians are fan of Indian batting, right? So in past 3 years, what has happened, right? Indian bowling is like improved,
Dominating,
and
yeah.
it improved in a such a way that opponents are not scoring that much. So so the Pujara's scores are low. Like India is winning purely based on bowling attack, so the scores are low, but you can see that there were contributions from Pujara and Rahane in like main matches. So I hope Virat Kohli should back them and give them a fair chance.
Yeah, I feel too.
Yes,
Kohli
yes.
should pick his form as early as possible because in WTC he has been not been in top 10 batting. Uh, Even Karunaratne, Sri Lankan batsman, scored higher runs than him. So I feel Virat should
It's
go more.
so it's a team where we used to see Indian cricket as a batting team where we were not bowling any bouncers, where we were only dependent on our spin bowling. We were dependent on Ashwin and Jadeja to take wickets, but I think the Australia tour that changed the cricket altogether. That changed how we see Indian team, and we see how lethal these bowlers are. We see how Natarajan and Siraj can come in and take wickets. How Ishan Sharma is deadly to the left-handers. So I think even the Shami in World Test Championship, 4 wickets, and those knocks just swinging the bat. I feel if batting gets improved, we can see the Indian team in the next World Test Championship final. So before closing this video, before ending this video, a quick question to both of you: how good was Dinesh Karthik's commentary? His
Yeah,
debut in commentary.
yeah. I guess only Indian who has been in great form in England. That was Dinesh Karthik. I feel he was good with the mic.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes. So,
his strike rate was above 100. I feel.
that was a dream debut, I guess, for Dinesh Karthik.
Yeah,
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 his experience was
So,
he shared his experience that was like great, and like it's a commentator voice that attracts the audience. He have that voice
yes.
in him.
yeah.
So,
So
so
Even Harsha has
we,
complimented him about his complimentary strength or commentary
So
strength.
we are saying that the Indian cricket team has evolved, like from the batting to the bowling, and now it is going all
Now
round. Now the Indian commentators are, strong with Harsha Bhogle, Sunil Gavaskar, and Dinesh Karthik,
yeah,
both leading from the front for India, and I think that's amazing for Dinesh Karthik as well. So guys, this is the end for this post-match review of World Test Championship final. We will come back again with the new series. So till then, please subscribe to this channel, like this video, and share with your cricket fans. Comment down what do you think about this video, and what do you think what went wrong and right for New Zealand. So also follow us on Instagram. This is the I button. There you will find the pre-match review of this World Test Championship. We'll see what our panelists thought and our favorites for that. So cheers, guys. Stay safe.